How's it going? I'm Ruby Burrito, and welcome to today's video. If you are new to the channel, feel free to drop a like or a comment, let me know what you think, maybe even subscribe if you're feeling up to it. Otherwise, enjoy the video. Alright, so today on Halloween, we got a couple of updates to GW2.com. We have the Guild Wars 2 art show. If you're interested, feel free to join the art show on Wednesday, November 2nd. Otherwise, we have a little sneak peek for Living World Season 1 Return Battle for Lion's Arch. That's coming next week. So this is important for a couple reasons. So you get this little intro picture for Battle for Lion's Arch. You get a preview at some of the mobs, some of the bosses, I believe, and then you get the public instance and the strike mission. So I believe these are the bosses for the strike mission, and then you have the public instance for the Battle for Lion's Arch. So this is important. We'll start with number one, the strike mission. So this is just reaffirming that ArenaNet is doubling down on strike missions as future content. We had strike missions get introduced during the beginning of the Iceberg Saga, and ever since they have been continuing to put out more strike missions and improve upon them. So we know that they're going to keep going with strike missions in the future. It's important, but not super noteworthy. We're getting another public instance for Season 1 content, that's number 2, which seems to be something that they're going towards, and that's another important thing to keep an eye on, is we're kind of getting an idea of what types of things might be coming in the future of Guild Wars 2. Large public instances and strike missions, both of which I think they've done a pretty good job of coordinating and implementing into the game. Important thing number 3. This is the last episode. Next Tuesday, November 8th, the final episode of Living World Season 1 returns permanently. So the two parts of that is, of course, Living World Season 1 being back permanently is very important. It's very awesome. As somebody who played through it when it first came out, it's good to see. It's fun to play through. And secondly, this is the final episode. We are about to go into November. By the time this video posts, it's either going up tonight or tomorrow morning, so it might be just before, or it might actually be November. And that means we have this update at the beginning of November, and then we have Winter's Day, and that's it. We did know that this was going to be one of the... It was going to be the last update of the year. I was hoping that we were going to see a new Living World episode this year, but it looks like we're going to have to wait until January for that to happen. If you are unfamiliar with how ArenaNet does their releases, we typically have a combination of festivals and releases every other month. So December being Winter's Day, October being Halloween, February will be the next festival, which hopefully means that January is when we will start seeing the next new content. There's tons of speculation that we can do, but ultimately, we know that it's going to be a Canthan map. We know that they've been working on it since the expansion came out, if not before then. So, before I get into that, additionally, we have Extra Life 2022 this week. If you have extra income at this time that you want to be able to donate, it's the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and the donations help children hospitals across the United States and Canada care for ill and critically injured children whose families need support. So, if you're looking for a worthwhile cause, that definitely would be I would like to bring us back to August for a minute. We're looking at August 16th, the studio update. This was before the Steam launch and the 10th anniversary celebration. All the way at the bottom, the thing that popped out the most to me is we know we are getting a new location and story to experience in Cantha. That is something that they're working on. Again, hopefully it's going to be coming in January, but there is no guarantee. So I'm at this point speculating for the date, but not for the content. And looking at the world map down in Cantha, we have quite a few places that we can go. We've got the Kirin Peak, which has probably more detail on the map. We do know that that is something that they like to do. We have something here. It looks a little bit smaller than most of the other maps that you can see here, but maybe this could be something future content in the future. We have the Great Turtle Highlands, of course the Jade Sea and the Echovold Forest, but Drowned Kaineng is honestly where I see us going next. Astrid and I have discussed this a couple times, but between the detail that you can see on the map, the story itself, and it's honestly a pretty easy place for them to go, because they don't even need to get into crazy new story. All they need to do is give some more background on Kaineng and what happened when Zaitan rose, and there's so many different pieces of information that we're missing that a map in Drowned Kaineng. I mean, this is huge. New Kaineng, Echovold Wilds, this is maybe 2, 3, even 4 times the size of the maps that we are seeing. So, I mean, you could guess that, oh, this looks like Borders. There's a lot of speculation that you can do. And ultimately, and you got the Battle Isles over here, but ultimately, we do know that it's going to be in Cantha. This is as far as you can zoom out, so Cantha is very big. And I'm getting pretty excited to see what is coming. A lot of people might be hesitant to get excited because we did have some rough experiences with the Icebrood Saga and most of the content since February. February is the last time that we got technically new content, that being the expansion. And now it's November, and if we really do have this pushing out until January, it'll have been almost a year, if not more. But the thing is, that gives the devs a lot of time. It gives the devs months and months to iron out flaws, hone in on exactly what kind of story that they want to tell, figure out exactly where they want to go, and then, if they have enough time to figure all of that out before they actually start developing the maps, that's what gives them the ability to make richer maps. When they know where they're going, they can hide more Easter eggs, they have more time, they have even potentially more dedication because they know exactly what they're doing. And ultimately, that's why I'm so excited, and that's why I'm content waiting. Even if it doesn't come out till February, March, I'm happy to wait. I don't remember when the festival starts for the Cantha New Year, but I thought that was February. So they could flip it around. There's no hard and fast rule to this. So I'm just excited to see where they go with this, and I guess all I can do now is wait. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. If you are new and you liked the video, feel free to give it a like, comment, even subscribe. If you want to see something in particular, let me know. If you have questions, concerns, criticism, whatever it is, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I would love to keep working on this and making this better. I love this game, and I'm hoping to spread positivity and enthusiasm and make it a positive game. Thanks. We'll see you in the next one.